Hello and welcome to this time-lapse update with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very, very welcome. So what are you looking at and why am I showing it to you? The answer is this is my new map build. Welcome to Bonbon Island. Now, 3 times a week I'm doing updates to the BonBon buddies over on Patreon and on YouTube membership of me working in real time. Now those episodes are anything from like 20 minutes on a short one up to about an hour and 20 minutes on a long one, usually around half an hour or to, well, say 3/4 of an hour. You can say 3/4 of an hour, that's a typical kind of show. And it's me, let's say, working real time, my real-time thought process, my real-time moving a node up a millimeter, down a millimeter, and tweaking things gradually and slowly. Being a very nitpicky perfectionist on this map. So, why am I showing it to you? Well, I did promise that if you didn't want to support me financially as a Patreon or own the YouTube membership, that you're not going to miss this. And so I'm showing you everything, absolutely everything, and what you're seeing today is everything uploaded to the BonBon buddies during the month of March. Now, the map is progressing nicely. I'm really happy with the way that it's going. What you're seeing today, though, is the very early stages, getting the rivers to work. Now the rivers are, as you'll know if you've worked with water physics in the game, are tricky little beggars, and this proved to be exactly the case. Even though I fully understand the water physics and how to get the best out of them, what I've got in mind for the rivers here is mostly for aesthetics. You're not going to be sending any shipping routes up and down these rivers. You might get a shipping route into one of the river deltas at the bottom, just possibly, but it's not really going to be designed as such. Your harbours are planned to be along the coastline on this map if you're going that way. So yes, these are going to be aesthetic rivers. They're going to be there just to make whatever city you choose to build on here look stunning. This is what I'm going for. This is my plan. As you see now, I'm going along the coast doing something. And the answer, what I'm doing here, is I'm building a shelf around the entirety of the outside of the island there, because we're going to be doing beaches as well. We're going to have some really lovely beaches. Got a really lovely theme. It's a theme mix based upon Cristo Listo's Cuspe theme. And what's going on there? A little bit of undersea detailing. There's going to be plenty of undersea detailing on this map as well. What I was doing there was just taking a break from rivers, though, because after many hours of fighting trying to get rivers to water to do exactly the thing that you want it to do, then suddenly it decides to do something different, and you just go, I'm getting a headache with this. Let's go and just do a different area on the map. And occasionally you'll see that during this build, where you'll see me working on an area, and then I just have to have a break from that. So I know something else that's going to need doing, and I jump across to that. And so you saw me earlier, I was doing the shelf around the outside of the island so that the beaches have got something to cling to and don't just drop off right at the edge of the beach off a cliff edge, which can cause texturing problems. So that has been started on at this point. And this river, again, these rivers are going to be polished and polished and polished more so. Looking for some waterfalls there, and toyed with using the steam vents for splash, although I don't think we'll be going to use those on this map. It just didn't quite look right. And again, working with rivers down to what we got, the river plains, the floodplains down at the bottom, which won't be there for flooding, but will look very, very, very nice, and also be very good for building on as well. Possibly even farmland around that one. That's what I got in mind actually in terms of detailing when I get to the map detailing. But yes, going around the outside of the island, building the shelf, even going around the entirety of the island, building a shelf so that we could work around and build some beaches, that took a chunk of time. It's crazy how long. Now, I'm really, really excited about the beaches on this map and the coastline. Again, I'm going back doing some river fixes. The theme from Cristo Listo has got an amazing sand texture, which has forced me to be a little bit creative with the way that I actually work the beaches. While I'm still doing the beaches in this the format that I showed in the tutorial, the beach tutorial that I did a little while ago, the sand texture on this didn't let me do it exactly how you would probably imagine. I'm having to work with work with the textures, and what this has done is it's actually changed the way I'm looking at the map as a whole in terms of when I'm getting onto the tree detailing. So the whole of the texture, I'm not just working with the terrain of the map, but I'm working with the textures in the themes on the terrain of the map. It's really made me think to the next level. I'm liking the work that I've done so far. Yes, I'm still very early here. You can't really see any of the advanced work that I'm talking about. But yeah, just working beaches here at the moment. But yes, when you get to see the final build and it all starts coming together, you're going to see tree placement that actually works with the texture as well as with the terrain. I'm really very excited by this, and for me, I'm in tree painting mode now, and I will be for many weeks, I feel, actually looking at the speed that it's going. But I am really excited by the possibilities. Hopefully I'll be able to make it work, because I don't claim to be the world's best map maker, but this has inspired me to try something a bit different, and I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, that is about our 8 hours and 14 minutes up and done. So let me slow everything down and say thank you very much for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing. If you want to see this in real time, don't forget to become a buddy over on patreon.com/BonBonB, or by clicking the join button. And I'll see you again very, very soon.